This is the biggest money glitch in Forza Horizon 5. You guys can use all platforms working right now today, whether you guys are new to the game or you're simply trying to get some more credits for a new car or house. Let's go and get started into exactly what you guys need to get started. And the car you guys will need to get is going to be the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento Forza Edition. Now, quite a lot of you might already have this, and the best way to get it is from the auction house, but it is quite an investment up front. Now, you could bid on these, maybe go on for 4, 5, 6 million credits, but if you don't have one, don't worry about it, as I've got a solution for you guys as well. So if you do have the Sesto, you want to go in and make sure you've got a pretty good tune on it, and of course, you've maxed out all the car mastery perks. So for example here, upgrades and tuning, head to car mastery and pretty much click all of these out. Now whether you're using the Sesto or other car I recommend, this still applies. Very, very important to max out the car mastery perks. And you guys can see, for example, I've got over 300 million skill points, even the highest level in the game and nearly 1 billion credits. You guys want to go and check out my channel to learn more if you want to get that onto your profile instantaneously. Now if you guys don't have the Sesto Elemento Forza Edition, one car I'd strongly recommend as an alternative would of course be the Mosler MT900S. You can buy these from the car collection area for around 320,000 credits, get any good tune from the creative hub, max out the skill perks, and you guys will of course be good to go. Now in terms of Sesto, my one has actually just got a random tune I did myself from the of course creative hub, so it doesn't really matter too much, just anything that's quicker than default and you'll be good to go. Now go ahead to the creative hub, event lab, event blueprints. You guys want to copy in the share code that I'll be putting in on screen. Now you might have seen this before, but this time there's a little bit of a twist to it. So 162452560 is the share code. One thing to keep in mind, guys, whilst this has been used quite a number of times by different people in the community so far, it's very likely this will get patched soon. Forza have been very on top of it, patching a lot of glitches as soon as they come up to try and make credits a little bit harder in the game to keep people tuned in. So if you guys want to be the first to be notified when a new glitch comes out, definitely like and subscribe with notifications on. There have been a lot of times that huge glitches came out and you guys weren't able to subscribe and see them as they came out, and they were patched before you even got a chance to use them. In terms of difficulty settings, you want to have braking on assisted, steering, auto steering, traction, stability control on, then shifting automatic. These are the most important metrics. Then driver's hard difficulty can be unbeatable. The rest, it doesn't matter too much. As soon as you guys get started with the event, you go start, simply hold down the accelerator, and with this configuration of difficulty settings, the race will be done for you. Now the good thing about this, it only takes around 20 to 25 seconds per lap, and what you guys will see is you'll start to rapidly accumulate skill points. Now the interesting thing about this event is that even though it might not look like you're actually earning that many skill points, you'll actually get 10 skill points every single time you complete this event. And as you guys can see, it only took just over 20 seconds for me to complete it, and I can click X and restart straight into it. And just quickly, most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to help us hit 150k and stay up to date with the best Forza glitches, content, news and more, be sure to tap that button. It really helps out a lot. Unlike different glitches where you need to complete and then retype the creative hub code, wait for it to load, you can complete, restart, go straight back into it. Now by restarting, you won't get the credits and XP from the race, but that's not the main derivative you get from this glitch. What you're mostly going to be farming up is skill points, because then you can convert them into credits very, very quickly and seamlessly, and that's what you guys will see after a little bit. So when you get around 20 skill points per minute from this glitch, which is factoring in 2 laps, 20 seconds each, and then restarting into the event, so it's a pretty reliable estimation. As you guys can see, this lap only took me 16 seconds and you get 10 skill points. Insanely quick. What I'd recommend you guys do is grind this for around 20 to 30 minutes. Once you've got almost 1,000 skill points, if not that max capacity, which is the max by default for most of you guys, what you'll want to go in and do is head to the auction house, and now we talk about how we can convert those skill points straight into cold hard cash. So there are quite a few cars you can use to do this with, and they're all often purchased on the auction house, which you can then go ahead and redeem for credits. But I'll be showing a few ones that are a lot rarer that people haven't shown before, because a lot of people have been talking about the Bugatti Devo, but I'll be here to let you guys know there are very solid alternatives, and one of which is going to be the Zenvo TSR-S. Now the downside about this car is that the amount of credits you'll need to spend to buy one will be a lot more, around 900,000 to 1 million to buy them out, or a little bit less if you want to be patient and bid them. Now what I'd always recommend is look out for sellers who are listing up a bunch of these as duplicates. If you see one seller listing up 20 of these for sale, or even just 3, there's a very good chance he's doing what you'll be doing, which I'll explain. Because if you purchase a car from the auction house and the seller had already used the car mastery perks, you won't be able to use them again. So look out for someone who's listing up a bunch of these. I couldn't see the seller anywhere else, and also very key to make sure the painter and tuner is stock. You pretty much want to buy a car that's completely default. There's nothing done to it, there's no tune, there's no paint job, and there's no duplicate seller, because what you're doing is narrowing down your pool of opportunities to have the highest likelihood of a car that's never had the perks used. If you see a Zenvo with a custom paint job and a tune, The person who is selling has obviously driven the car a bit before, and therefore there's a risk has upgraded the car mastery perks, which you want to avoid. So I've purchased 2. Let's go in and see if either of the perks are using them. And what you'll find is that usually when following these guidelines, around 8 out of 10 times the cars will not have the perks used. But even if they do, you're covered either way, because you can go in and resell them, make your credits back, and rinse and repeat. So from each time you do this, you get 2 super wheel spins as well as 1 regular wheel spin and 15,000 credits. Only around 1 minute worth of grinding at that race. You've got 2 super wheel spins, 1 regular spin, and 15k credits. And on top of that, you guys can always resell the car to go on and make your money back. And also, there are quite a bunch of different cars you can use for this. For example, you can also follow the same sets for the Bugatti Divo. These cars can be purchased with the same strategy on the auction house for around 3 to 400,000 credits each, but it's generally a little bit more common of a method. But I've got a third car I'll show you guys in a second, which is a lot of untapped potential. Where pretty much upgrades and tuning, car mastery, the perks include 50,000 credits, 1 regular spin, and also 2 super wheel spins. So same perks as the Zenvo, but a little bit cheaper. So it's worth trying with both these cars to see which one you guys have better luck with. But the last car I'll be showing is going to be one Ford in particular. Now this car is only required if you have the VIP in game, but if you guys do, or the premium version of the game. And as you guys can see, I've also got the Ford GT OPI edition. If you want to know how, go on and check out my channel, learn more in the comment section. It's pretty much a way how you can get 100 million credits, the highest level in the game, and more to any profile that exists instantaneously. But of course guys, this is going to be the Ford Puma Forza edition. This car is extremely good for the auction house method. Same thing, you can find them for 1, 2, 300,000 credits, and the car mastery perks also pretty good with the same overall variation of 1 wheel spin, 1 super wheel spin, and also credits on top of that, 75,000, help recoup the cost. Then you can resell and often make your money back, but they have a little bit less demand for these, for buying these or selling them, but they're very easy to buy because less people are VIP and therefore can't use the car. So guys, that's how to make money at Forza Horizon 5 extremely quickly and easily as it's 2025. Like and subscribe for more, and of course stay tuned for new glitches coming soon.